Former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows is using his new memoir to whitewash the January 6th attack at the Capitol. In the book called The Chief's Chief, Meadows claims the deadly insurrection was orchestrated by a small group of people and a handful of fanatics. Keep in mind, though, roughly 2,000 people breached the Capitol and nearly 700 people have been charged. Meadows also writing, quote, Trump did not call for violence and he did not expect anyone would enter the Capitol building, even though Trump himself said this on January 6th.
Now it is up to Congress to confront this egregious assault on our democracy. And after this, we're going to walk down, and I'll be there with you. We're going to walk down. We're going to walk down anyone you want, but I think right here we're going to walk down to the Capitol. We're going to walk down Pennsylvania Avenue. I love Pennsylvania Avenue. And we're going to the Capitol.
CNN reporter Marshall Cohen is following the story for us. Marshall, the book is called The Chief's Chief, could be called The Cheat's Cheat. Mark Meadows doing a little CYA here, cover your autocrat. What are your thoughts? What's your reporting on what Meadows is doing here?
Well, it's a very sycophantic book. It's 100% pro-Trump. He says he wants Trump to run again in 2024. But besides all the politics, there is a lot of important stuff that will be of interest to the January 6th investigation. So make no mistake, he is totally peddling the big lie still. There's a lot of stuff in this book, and we obtained a copy and read through a lot of it yesterday. A lot of stuff in here that is still pushing the same debunked claims about ballot irregularities and voter fraud that has no merit to it whatsoever. And then on January 6th, he's trying to absolve President Trump of any responsibility. You just showed the clip where Trump said, we're going to the Capitol. Meadows actually revealed something quite interesting in this book about what Trump said to him after he got off that stage. I'll read you a quote from the book. It says, when he got off stage, President Trump let me know that he had been speaking metaphorically about the walk to the Capitol. He knew as well as anyone that we couldn't organize a trip like that on such short notice. It was clear the whole time that he didn't actually intend to walk down Pennsylvania Avenue with the crowd. Okay, Jim, they're washing their hands of this, but the rioters themselves, in many of these cases, when they were interviewed by the FBI, they said that they really believed Trump, and some of them never planned to go to the Capitol, but they changed their plans and decided to do it after Trump said exactly that.
You know, I covered Trump for a long time. I never heard him use the word metaphorically. But you know, it makes you wonder, Marshall, if he's still peddling the big lie. Why should we believe anything in this book? It's a book for one reader, I suppose, the dear leader.
It might be for one reader, but there will be other readers on the January 6th committee in the House. Yeah. They are looking at this book. Of course, remember, Meadows is someone who got a subpoena. He will be going in to testify on a few specific topics. They want him to talk about everything. They're saying now, some of the Democrats on that committee, they've said, if you can write about it on a book for profit, you can talk about it under oath for our investigation.
Yeah, what happened? I thought there was executive privilege. You know, this book, didn't they do that to John Bolton? You can't put this book out. It's executive privilege.
History repeating itself.
Yeah, a lot of rewriting of history, too. All right, Marshall Cohen, thanks so much. And we're learning President Biden will speak with Russian President Vladimir